there's a lot of pain and suffering in my life, and
you know, I would never have guessed it. You don't look like you.
I do a good job at hiding it, but I think like I just have the strength, man, to portray a positive person. But
maybe it comes from belief, you know. Maybe you do have this kind of belief.
Yeah,
'cause you look pretty upbeat and you know, pretty chippy, positive.
I push myself, man, every single day.
It's good. I like that.
Yeah. It's but it's tough. It's like I come from a broken family. So
Really?
my parents divorced when I was very young. And I have some quite traumatic memories of when I was a young person growing up. And when you are a child and your brain is still neurologically forming the pathways, it's very influenced by your environment.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And so
it's your formative years, you know?
Yeah. And so because of the circumstances that I was subjected to when I was young, my brain, it's very anxious.
Yeah.
And it's quite funny because most people don't see it, man. And I hide it.
I don't see it, man.
I hide it really well. But I'm a naturally very anxious person, and the anxiety can be good and it can also be very bad. It can be good in that it's motivating. I just never want to give up, bro. And I just constantly push myself every single day. But yeah, and then on the flip side, the anxiety can just take over, bro. And it can be quite sort of paralyzing and debilitating.
I've heard that a lot from people. It's quite common.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like I've experienced panic attacks.
Yeah. Often or just
at various times in my life. So the first time I experienced a panic attack was when I was at university, and I was staying in a hostel, and I used to wake up really early in the morning, like 2 or 3 in the morning, and my heart would be beating really, really fast. I used to feel like I'm having a heart attack.
Oh, so nothing brought it on per se.
It's just something deep inside my brain. And I just used to freak out, and I'd wake up and I'd go downstairs another level and go see a friend and knock on his door, and I'd just be like, dude, I'm freaking out. Can you just help me and calm me down? And he'd start talking to me, and within a few minutes he'd calm me down. And so I went through a bit of a phase like that, and like I'm 46 now. And
wow. You look younger than me.
I still feel like Ray, I'm the ski little boy in an adult's body, if that makes sense. So
that's pretty profound, because you're carrying something all these years.
Yeah, man. And so I've got one of my earliest memories in answer to your original question was I remember having a nightmare when I was about 6 years old. And I was in my bedroom and yelling and screaming, and I remember my father coming into the bedroom and trying to calm me down, and there was nothing that he could say or do that could calm me down. And as a 46-year-old human being, there's still times in my life where I feel like that. And it's pretty scary. But this is my thing. Like, you have your cancer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my thing's anxiety. And this is just something that I have to continually work on. And everyone's got their thing, man. You know, this is life, man. It's not meant to be easy.
No. Wow, that's pretty deep, man.
Yeah. So I've done a lot of personal development, and I continue to do a whole lot of stuff on myself. But it's just important. The most important thing, bro, never give up.
Exactly.
Never
That's a
give up.
positive, yeah, that you can pull from those experiences you've had, you know, with panic attacks and stuff like that. Oh, wow. So how old were you when your parents split up again?
Probably around 6 years old, 7 years old. So
you could probably still remember quite a bit from there.
Yeah, man, I've got a really vivid memory. Like my father was quite physically and emotionally abusive to my mum. And I've got a memory of when I was about 6 years old and we lived in this house and it had these concrete stairs in this house. And he actually threw my mum down these concrete stairs.
Wow.
And I just remember, you know, being this 6-year-old, 5-year-old boy and just not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
It's
both your parents.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, what do you do as a young child, really?
It was quite traumatic, and I think
definitely is. Yeah.
I've learnt. I'm trying to study the brain. I don't know if you've studied the brain much yourself.
Oh, no. I try to study people.
Well, there's a part of your brain called the amygdala.
Yep.
And the amygdala is basically the part of your brain that's designed to protect us as human beings. So, you know, we're walking across the street and a car suddenly comes out and the amygdala's like, fucking don't walk another step. You're going to die. Yeah.
That's the one that brings you back into comfort. Kind of, is it?
It's the one that saves your life, basically.